Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it's for Thursday, the 7th day of August. Here we go. Today's halacha, we're now finished giving you the laws of the 3 weeks, etc. And we're going to go right back to where we were before we got into the laws of the 3 weeks, which you might remember was the law about a very dusty Shabbos garment. We had been telling you way back when, and we'll remind you that if you have a garment that's dusty, very dusty, and you want to brush off the dust, believe it or not, brushing dust off of a garment on Shabbos could be considered in some ways the malacha of laundering. I know you're not using water at all, but getting it back to its very clean state from a very dirty state was something that we said was questionable. And we had discussed that earlier. And we had said that if it was very, very light, then in some circumstances you could just smack it a little bit. But okay, today's law. What if it happens that your garment, your Shabbos jacket, let's say, is very dusty and you just can't wear it like that? It's like it fell in the sand or dust or something and it looks horrible and you're embarrassed to walk around with it like that. It's the only jacket that you have and you want to wear it to shul. So you're not allowed to clean it from 100% dirty to 100% clean, and it's 100% dirty. So you don't have a whole lot of options. What about the option, today's halacha, the option of asking a non-Jew to get the dust off of your clothing for you? Under certain circumstances, yes, you are allowed to ask a non-Jew to get the dust off of your Shabbos jacket. Now, usually you're not allowed to ask a non-Jew to do a real full-fledged malacha for you on Shabbos. The reason why the poskim are a little bit lenient here is because there are some opinions that allow a Jew to do this. Some only. Since there are some opinions that allow a Jew to do it, therefore it's not as serious a problem, and asking a non-Jew to do it wouldn't be a problem at all. So you could ask a non-Jew to brush off your jacket for you, and that would be allowed, and then you could continue to wear it for the rest of Shabbos. You should not ask him to use a brush to brush it off, because that's closer to what you would not be allowed to do for sure, and then so you're not allowed to be asking him to do that. So you can just ask him to smack off your jacket, or in any way he can figure it out to tap the jacket in some way or whatever to get the dust off, and he's allowed to do that. You're not allowed to ask him to brush the jacket. One last thing though, what if you ask him to get the dust off of your jacket for you, he agrees, and then he picks up a brush on his own and starts doing it with a brush? So you don't necessarily have to tell him to stop, because you just asked him to do it and you didn't mention a brush, and so you didn't ask him to do anything that is not allowed. He's choosing to use a brush for his own convenience because he likes to do it better that way. That's his own business, and he's allowed to do that, and you don't have to stop him from doing that. But just to repeat again, you shouldn't come right out and ask him, could you use this brush and brush off all of the dust off of my jacket and bring it back to perfect? That you can't quite ask him to do. Thank you. Hope that wasn't too confusing. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.